Today we're going to continue looking at the BMT Canarsie Line over in Brooklyn. It's a long line, so I split it up into 3 episodes. We've already done the first part. Be sure to check that one out if you haven't seen it yet. Now we're going to head back over to Brooklyn and pick up and do the middle part. If you're just finding this channel, I pick out places in New York City to go explore, and I take you with me. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. For now, it's back to Brooklyn. Let's go. All right, we're back in Brooklyn to keep going with the Canarsie Line. If you missed the first episode with a detailed history of the line, be sure to check that out. We're just going to keep going from here. This first station in this part is Wilson Avenue. The station opened in July of 1928 as part of that extension from Montrose Avenue over to Broadway Junction. That connected with the western end of the already operating Canarsie Line. This station is interesting. As you'll see in a minute, it's right next to the Most Holy Trinity Cemetery. The eastbound, Canarsie-bound platform, which is actually above us, overlooks the cemetery. You'll see that in a minute when we go upstairs. This station has a layout that's pretty unique. It's a stacked station and it's squeezed in between the cemetery and the Long Island Railroad's Bay Ridge branch. It has 2 tracks and 2 side platforms, but again, they're stacked. So the Manhattan bound is below the Canarsie bound, which is up above. This platform seems like it's underground, but it's actually at street level. Now we're on the upper level of the Canarsie-bound platform. There's our cemetery. This platform is slightly elevated, which makes the bottom platform at ground level. Halsey Street. This opened in 1928 with that extension of the 14th Avenue line from Montrose Avenue to Broadway Junction, which connected it with the old Canarsie Line. The station has 2 side platforms, 2 tracks. Fare control areas are platform level and there's no crossover or crossover here. All right, now we're at Myrtle-Wyckoff Avenues. The station opened in 1928 with that extension of the line from the dual contracts 14th Street line to connect at Broadway Junction with the Canarsie Line. The Wyckoff Avenue station on the Myrtle Avenue line opened a lot earlier than that. It opened in 1889. We did the Myrtle Avenue line. Check that episode out if you haven't seen it. At that point, the Canarsie Line was still planned to be an elevated station, but then they changed those plans and put it underground. The station has an island platform, 2 tracks, and there appears to be part of the mezzanine that's closed. This heads up to the elevated Myrtle Avenue line, and we saw this mezzanine in that episode. Right now we're at DeKalb Avenue. The station opened in 1928 with that extension from Montrose Avenue to Broadway Junction that we've already talked about. Underground station has 2 side platforms, 2 tracks, and more fantastic tile work. Jefferson Street is also open in that extension of the 14th Avenue line over to the Canarsie Line that we keep talking about in 1928. Underground station has 2 side platforms, 2 tracks. I came outside because I had written down there was an exit to see up here, but the one I came out wasn't it, so I'm walking over to try to find it. I guess that's it. Station is Morgan Avenue. It opened as part of that extension that we keep talking about in 1928. The station has 2 side platforms, 2 tracks. Montrose Ave Station. This station opened in June of 1924 as the initial terminus of that underground 14th Street line that came under the East River and over as far as this. That was a dual contracts project. Originally, the Canarsie Line was planned to be elevated between here and Broadway Junction. This was changed when they had opposition from businesses in the area. Underground station, 2 side platforms, 2 tracks. The Manhattan Bat platform apparently has an abandoned ramp that leads up the street. This apparently is where BMT standard cars were originally fed directly into the line in 1920s. And the station has 1 mezzanine above the center of the platform. Grand Street. This also opened in 1924 with that first part of the line from 6th Avenue over to Brooklyn. It's a pretty shallow station. Because of that, there's no free transfer at the station between sides. Well, that's it for this middle section of the Canarsie Line. I'm filming it all at once though, so I'm not going to be heading back up to the east side just yet. Be sure to check out the first episode if you haven't seen it yet, and be on the lookout for that final episode where we'll finish up the rest of the line into Manhattan. If you're just finding this channel, be sure to also check out all the rest of the episodes already available up to the east side on YouTube. Like and subscribe, tell all your friends about it, and look for new episodes every Friday. Thanks for coming with me to explore New York City. I'll see you next time.